In this video I'll be talking about electric ring and SHM. Electric ring and SHM. So 11th and 12th topics are mixed. This is important for NEET. So suppose that I have a electric ring like this, and obviously I'm assuming that this electric ring has charge Q. This is the axis of the electric ring. This charge Q is uniformly distributed. Okay, now suppose that there is a small particle which has mass Q and let us say charge Q. Okay, and this was initially at rest and it was just left out. When it is released, it's say that this distance is x, and you need to assume that this x is very less in comparison to radius. Then you need to find the time period of the oscillations. Okay, because this particle will go like this and then it will cross the ring further, and then obviously it will again start moving in this way. Okay, here one mistake I have done, that this Q will be minus Q. Why? Because otherwise there will not be attraction between ring and charge. Are you getting my point? Because for attraction there has to be the opposite charges, correct? So yeah, now this question is fine. So now you need to figure out the value of time period of the oscillations while this condition is maintained. X is very less than small r. So here my assumption is, assume ring is large enough and charge minus Q is at x distance away from the center of the ring. Okay, and of course I already tell x is very small in comparison to r, where r is the radius of the ring. Okay, so now you need to find out the time period. So first of all, analyze the case. We know that electric field at point, let's say this point is P. So we know that electric field at point P will be K into Q into X upon x square plus r square to the power 3/2, correct? So if you know the electric field, and it will be obviously directly towards positive x-axis, right? Because ring is positively charged. Now the question is, this particle is of negative charge, as electric field is directed towards positive x, but the force will be directed towards negative axis because this charge is negative. So F will be given as minus QE, or if you just write the directions, then you can write Q vector E and of course a minus sign, correct? So this F vector F can be written as EP vector EP into minus Q. Magnitude of this force will be Q into, the value of EP is KQX upon x square plus r square to the power 3/2. Of course this will be negative because direction is towards the center, correct? So yeah, we achieved this thing, but now here there is an approximation. So what kind of approximation is available? Approximation is that as x is very less than r, That means I can say x square will be further very less than r square. So we can ignore x square in front of r square. So I can say that x square plus r square will be approximately equal to r square only, because this is very small. So if we use this approximation in our expression, we will achieve that f will be is equal to minus k into q into x upon, this is going to be r square to the power 3 by 2. So further, if you solve this, then you will get q into x upon this r square r to the power 3. So this will become r cube. You can rewrite it, f is equal to minus q upon r cube into x. Oh wow, pretty interesting thing we are achieving. What we are achieving? F is equal to minus kx. Okay, this is the general equation of SHM, and from here I can see that this is going to proportional to F proportional to x, right, or minus x. That means force is directly proportional to the displacement. That shows this is SHM, and if this is SHM, then we can compare with the equation of SHM. So we can get the value of k is equal to, so this is kq. So instead of this k, I am writing 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. Otherwise you might get confused. So this k is I am replacing, I am writing 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught qq upon r cube. Correct? So we can write down the expression of time period t is equal to 2 pi under root of m by k, as mass is given to be m. So now we can just substitute the values and then we can find our final answer. Okay, so that's how electrostats and SHM are mixed up. So this t is equal to 2 pi under root of m. M is going to be m only. K is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught into qq upon r cube. So this is 2 pi under root of 4 pi epsilon naught into r cube into m upon q into q. This is going to be the value of time period. Now you can further solve it, or you can leave here itself. Values will be given. You can find out the answer. So this is very important concept. Okay, how you can relate SHM in electrostat, specifically in electric ring. Fine? Yeah.